Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville, Florida is where we're at, ready to bring you one great college football game. And we're going to have a little rain out there for today's game between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Florida Gators. And here come the Gators. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Well, in a close matchup like this, I always like to look at the individual. Notre Dame has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
Let me tell you what I think about this football game. Florida has some question marks on their defensive line. Uh-oh, not good when you're facing one of the most productive rushing teams in all of college football. I see them losing this game because of their inability to stop the running game.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game, so let's get down to the field where they're waiting for the coin toss. Notre Dame has lined up for the kickoff, and we're ready to get this one underway. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 11 fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 21. Florida lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Johnson lines up in the deep back, I formation. Here's the give. And down he goes. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 25-yard line. Florida comes out with an I formation. Play action. He's looking. He wants it all. Going long. He got it. He's all the way down to the 38-yard line. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
When you drop back to pass and see zone, it's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Pro formation here. Johnson gets a handoff to the right. Got some open field. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. What a weapon this running back is.
I'll tell you what, this guy makes the defense look silly out there. They're falling all over themselves trying to get him on that one.
And he tacks on the extra point. Number 14 is lined up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 21 takes from the 10. They'll get the ball here at the 21. Florida lines up with 5 defensive backs. Noble back to throw. With the throw, and he drops it.
The intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Noble steps back to pass. Steps up across the middle. Complete, and he's taken down. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Irish set up in the gun. Noble drops back on first down. Got him again. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. What a catch, and that's going to give him a first down.
Well, that's a big play for the offense, but I think the defense needs to play a little bit tighter in the secondary.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Gators bring in the nickel package. Noble drops back to pass. He steps up. He throws it. And it's caught. They'll drop him for a loss. Loss of 3. Second and 13 coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive. Number 4 lines up as a single back. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Notre Dame lines up with 3 receivers. Noble drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Got it! And down he goes. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
It's first and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Noble pitches out to the right. He spins around, and he's taken down for maybe 5 yards there on the halfback toss.
On the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. This is the 9th play of this drive. Noble comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up across the middle. Good awareness defensively that time by the linebacker.
Not only that, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move to get to the ball.
They line up for another third down, and they've had no problem converting their first two. The Fighting Irish come out showing 3 wide. He catches another, and down he goes. How many times can these guys get it on third down?
Hey, they're putting together a heck of a drive, and those are the kinds of plays that will eventually get you in the end zone.
This quarterback has such confidence in his receivers that I don't think he cares what down it is. They're going to make the play for him.
Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He's rolling right. Over the middle. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Three wideouts here. Noble set to go to the air. He steps up, throws it to the outside. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Noble is back in the gun. He drops back. He's under pressure to the end zone. And they couldn't hook up on that one. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. He gets it up, and it's right down the middle. Number 13 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 1 and number 11 set to return. Kicks it off. Number 1 fields it at the 2. Makes a move with the spin. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. The Gators come out with split back. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 21. Notre Dame brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. Short toss. Complete. And he threw that ball in there nicely. Did you see that, Coach?
Yes, I did, Brad, and that was a good pass and a very good game.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 29-yard line. Florida will line up in a jumbo set here. Johnson gets the ball, and he's taken down. And that won't be enough for the first down.
Great job here by the defense in shutting down the run. That's a real boost for this team.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up, punts the ball away.
Back deep to return.
And it's out of bounds at the 47. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll take over at the 47-yard line. Florida lines up in a dime defense here. And he's got it. Going the other way now. Got an opening. Noble with a takedown at the 25. And he went way up to the rafters for that one.
No doubt about it here. Just an athletic play by a special player to be able to make a play like that.
They'll set up shop at the 25-yard line. They line up with trips to the left. Inside give, and down he goes. 6 yards on the carry.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 19. Ace backfield. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Has some daylight. Good yardage there. That'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
Florida comes out with an I formation. Here's the option. He tries to spin, and they hit him in the backfield. They'll lose yardage on that quarterback keeper.
Good penetration by this defensive unit. Getting into the backfield, breaking up that play.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Florida 7, Notre Dame 3. Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. On the ground, left side. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback on the passing game, but this time it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
Florida sets up in the I. They'll give it off here. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Number 14 lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. It's up. And it sails through the upright. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Number 21 fields it at the 11. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll get the ball here at the 29. Notre Dame comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Here's the give. Maxwell brings him down. Just a yard there.
Number 4, the ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Off his hands, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 30. Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Here comes the pressure. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 19 gets it off. And he muffed it. Kirk, he broke the Cardinal rule there. He ran without the football.
You know, as a return man, your first responsibility is to catch the ball and then worry about the return. He just lost his concentration there.
First and 10. Ball on the 36. Notre Dame lines up with 3 receivers. Noble back to throw. With the throw. Finds his back with some room to run. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 32. 3 wide outs here. Noble tosses to the left side. Sheds a tackler. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 33. Number 4, the lone back. Nice play fake. Looks. Pumps once. Here they come. Couldn't haul it in. Florida has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Finds his receiver. He's all the way down to the 7. He got it to the receiver in a hurry.
That ball was on a line. The defense couldn't knock it down because they couldn't see it. It was a laser beam.
Number 4 lines up as a single back. Noble drops to throw. He's under some heat. In and out of his hand. Noble with 3 wide receivers. Noble drops back to pass. Steps up, fires to the end zone. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. He had a very slow window he was trying to throw to on that one.
Yo, you called that a window? The defender had it shut pretty tight. That was a poor decision by the quarterback.
Florida has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It doesn't get any easier than that. Just a little pitch and catch for 6.
Now, you got to get the ball in this guy's hands, and he'll make things happen. Just throw him the football.
And he hits the PAT. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Notre Dame 10, Florida 10. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And they'll be returning this one. Number 11 takes it at the 4. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points. They'll start this drive at the 21. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. He steps up. He's in trouble. Here's an opening, and now it's a foot race. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Wow. Once he caught that one, nobody was going to get it.
You know, guys, this kid is a true sprinter. He runs track in the offseason.
And it shows right here, Kirk. It looked like he was running against a high school secondary.
And he tacks on the extra point. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Florida 17, Notre Dame 10. Number 14 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 21 and number 34 back ready to return. Number 21 fields it at the 7.
The only good thing about that return is he didn't turn the ball over. There's a lot to be said for holding on to the football.
They'll go to work at the 12. Notre Dame comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He pump fakes. Complete, and down he goes at the 15. That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 15. Pitch is right. And they got him for a loss.
Anytime the defense has their safeties coming up making plays behind the line of scrimmage, that tells the offense it's got to start throwing the ball downfield to keep them honest.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Gators line up in a nickel back. Noble back to pass. Got him again. And they convert the 3rd down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Nice snap. Steps up in the pocket. Off his hands, incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Found his man. He's all the way down to the 30. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Notre Dame in a 4-wide set. He's looking down the middle, and he dropped it. Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Florida brings in their nickel package. And he's taken down. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. And now the ball is loose. And down he goes at the 15-yard line. Notre Dame calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's 1st and 10, and this is the 9th play of the current drive. Noble comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll give it off here. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. The Fighting Irish call for a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Second and 8 coming up here. This is the 10th play of this drive. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Noble set to go to the air. Steps up, down the middle. Couldn't haul it in. They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2. Florida lines up with 5 defensive backs. Noble back to throw. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 5-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in the game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
Number 13 in to attempt the short field goal. He gets it up, and it's good. Number 13 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 11 and number 1 deep to return. Number 1 fields it at the 2. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll take over at the 25. Florida comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Johnson on the give. There's a missed tackle. Throws a stiff arm. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 28. They line up in an I. And he's taken down at the 35. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Florida 17, Notre Dame 13. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Here's the kick. Number 21 fields it at the 7. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First
They'll
down.
call a 5-yard face mask penalty.
He just wanted to make the tackle and grabs onto anything he can to make the play. During plays, accidents like that can happen.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Noble steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. It's dropped. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 31. Notre Dame sets up in the I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 30. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back, throws it to the outside, and it's incomplete. And he overthrew that one badly.
Whoa, the receiver's fast, but he's not that fast.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 1 fields it at the 34. And they were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yeah, it looked like he had a seam there, but a good job by the coverage team coming in and making the tackle.
They'll get the ball here at the 42. Notre Dame comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. And he's stopped behind the line. Loss of 3. It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 39. The Irish bring in the nickel package. Johnson on the run, and down he goes at the 42-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Third and 10. Ball on their own 42. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Across the middle. Got it to his receiver. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on third down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they convert a third and long, it just makes them sick.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. The Fighting Irish line up with 6 defensive backs. Little shake and bake move. And he's taken down. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1. Ball on the 34-yard line. One-man backfield. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Throws. Got him again. He threw a strike that time, Coach.
You ain't kidding. That kid's got some kind of arm, and it carried him to a big game right there.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Touchdown, Gators. How about that one? The quarterback runs it in for the touchdown. And he hits the PAT. Over 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And the score, Florida 24, Notre Dame 13. Number 14 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 21 back to return. Kicks it off. Number 34 takes it from the 6. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line. The Irish come out in the ace formation. Noble on play action. Incomplete pass. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Number 4, the lone back. And down he goes. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 26. They come out in a nickel. They go with the run. And he's taken down. They kept it on the ground, but it wasn't enough.
You know, that's why I like to throw the ball in this situation. You wait till your receivers pass the line, then you throw it to him.
They come out in a punt formation. Number 19 gets it off. Number 1 takes it to 32. Just couldn't break free on that one.
Now, Brad, he didn't have a lot of open field to run, but he did a nice job of making something out of nothing.
They'll go to work at the 40-yard line. Florida comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up, fires. Almost intercepted. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 40. Notre Dame lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. Steps up. Going deep. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Not on target at all this drive, and that'll bring up 4th down. They line up to punt this one away. Number 92 gets it off. Number 34 takes it at the 20. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He steps up, wants to throw outside. It falls incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Notre Dame sets up with 4 receivers. Nice play fake. They'll make the sack. They came after him hard there.
Yeah, they sure did. And Lee, I think the quarterback felt that pressure coming from every direction.
Kirk, as I've always said, the best way to keep the pressure down and to help the quarterback is to run screens and draws.
3rd and 13 coming up. Ball on their own 30. Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Noble drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. That brings up the punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. He punts it. Number 1 fields it at the 34. And they take over after a nice punt return. They'll set up shop at the 44-yard line. Florida goes with the ace set here. Steps up with the throw. Complete. And down he goes at the 48. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 48. Florida lines up in a bunch formation. He drops back. He steps up. He's going to go for the home run. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball right around midfield. High formation here. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Across the middle. Incomplete pass. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 92 gets it off. Number 34 takes from the 10.
What I like about this is the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play.
They'll get the ball here at the 11. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Noble drops back on 1st down. Almost intercepted. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 11. Single set backfield. They hand off on the counter. And he's taken down. 8 yards on the pickup.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Third and 2. Ball on the 19. High formation here. Noble running the option. He breaks free. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. A big gain on the option.
I'm telling you right now, guys, the defense has to do a better job of keeping an eye on this young man. He shows he has the ability to hurt you.
And this is an offense that can do this to you every now and then.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Notre Dame lines up in a shotgun set. They go with the option. Hits him up, spins upfield, and he's taken down. A gain of a yard and the quarterback keeper. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Florida 24, Notre Dame 13. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 4 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Noble, little toss to the right. He's hit and got away, and down he goes. He gets maybe 2 yards on the toss. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Number 4 is the single setback. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking down the middle. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. He needs to look at his progression and find the 2nd and 3rd receiver.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Number 19 gets it off. Number 1 fields it to 31. So they bring him down after he picks up just a few on the return. They'll take over at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's going left. And he can't make the catch.
Number 8, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. Notre Dame brings in their nickel package. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers. Drops to throw. He steps up down the middle. In and out of his hand. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Number 34, the return man.
Number 34, back to return.
Number 92 gets it off. Number 34 takes it to 25. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll start this drive at the 31. The Irish set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. And it's caught. And down he goes. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Noble comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Third and 1. Ball on the 40. They put everyone up on the line. And down he goes. Well, they stuck with a run, and it pays off for them.
You know what, Brad? So important on 3rd down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Irish come out showing 3 wide. They hand it off. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. Second and 7. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They line up in an I. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he's going to be sacked. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Got it. And down he goes. And that pass and catch gives them a 1st down.
Yep, they got the 1st down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
Noble drops back across the middle. The defense needed that one. How
about the move here by this cornerback. Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Throws. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That one could have been an interception. Third down and 10 coming up. This is the 9th play of this drive. Number 4 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Noble back to throw. Throws this one out to the right. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Florida has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Number 1 picks it off. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there. The quarterback needs to make better decisions.
Here's another look. They'll go to work at the 41. They line up in an I. Johnson puts it on the inside, and he's going to lose yards on this one.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 41. The Gators come to the line with their jumbo package. They'll try to power it with a fullback. And he's taken down. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 41. The Gators line up in an I formation. Here's the give. And down he goes. Notre Dame takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. He gets it off. Number 34 fields it at the 13. Loses the football. They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He's looking for his man. Complete. And he's taken down at the 26. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Noble set to go to the air. He rolls left, throws it to the outside. And it's caught, and down he goes. Congratulations to our players of the game. Brought to you by Old Spice. Notre Dame lines up with 3 receivers. And got him! He's all the way down to the 39-yard line. Notre Dame calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. From the gun. Noble drops back on 1st down. Finds a man again. Maxwell with a takedown at the 28-yard line. And the defense got burned on the blitz that time. Noble on 1st down. The spike will stop the clock. Second and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. 2 tight ends here. Noble steps back to pass. He's under pressure, and he can't hang on to it. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 28-yard line. They come out in a 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. He's under some heat. Incomplete. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Number 13 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. The kick is up. No good. He missed it to the right. Let's take another look at the kick. They'll get the ball here at the 28. And he'll take a knee. And he takes a knee. Notre Dame takes a timeout, and now they got no timeouts left. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 26. No need to risk a fumble. A simple kneel down will do here. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. It's third down and 14 to go. Ball on the 24. And they'll play it safe and take a knee. And he'll just kneel it here. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Notre Dame probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2004. Our final score, Florida 24, Notre Dame 13. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.